Hey everyone, it's Deliki, and I I just got this in the mail today. I'm really excited. Of course, I'm excited for like anytime I get a doll because I love dolls and I love collecting. But this one I have a particular reason. This is my first ever Monster High doll. However, if you know me, if like anybody who knows me knows that I really don't care much for Monster High. I'm more of an Ever After High fan. In fact, I have like Maddie right next to me. See? So yeah, I'm more into Ever After High. But this one was just so beautiful. I really loved her. So I just had to get her. It was the one Monster High I was like, yes, I really want to get. Her name is Dayna Treasura Jones. Another thing I liked about her is that, well, actually, there's two other things. One, I'm like a huge pirate fan, so I love pirate stuff. I think it's pretty cool. And also, I love history, and she's the daughter of Davy Jones, who, believe it or not, is actually or was actually real. So while this is all about like fairy taleistic stuff, not fairy tale, sorry, like monster stuff and stories such as Frankenstein or Dracula and stuff like that, they have a lot more history and background than you might know about. So you can actually look him up. He was real. But because of that, I really like her a lot, and I just thought she was gorgeous. So here she is. And I don't know if this is going to be my last Monster High, probably, because like I said, I'm not a Monster High fan. But if you are a Monster High fan, you can look on the Shriek Wrecked line, and that's where you'll find her. You can find other threes too. These other three on the back: Draculara, Laguna Blue, and I don't know if it's Rachel or Raquel, but Goyle. And so I really loved this. I'm sorry my camera's like shaking and I have a lot of a glare here. I will take her out of the packaging so you can take a better look. I'm more of an out of package collector as well, so it'll be helpful anyway. And so this is what she looks like. It says 2-in-1 dress. So here's her packaging on the back. Sorry. And it says she comes with a dress that transforms into another dress, a hidden treasure chest, which is really her hat, so it opens, and her shoes can also change. I know most Monster High people will probably already know this, people who really like Monster High, but I did not realize that their arms came off too. I just thought that was like for the build your own or make your own Monster Highs. I didn't realize it was for all of them, so I think that's pretty cool. Ever After Highs can only take off their hands, which I think... Sorry, my video got cut short. So anyway, I don't really know what I'm gonna do, like, when I'm gonna ever take off her arms. I don't think that's ever gonna happen, but, you know. So here she is. She's very beautiful. I love her artwork. And this says, I've lived my whole life on the sea. It's me home, and truth be told, it's me mate. The waves talk to me, and the stars in the sky be me guide. It's a life of adventure, and there's treasure to be found. But today, I spied treasure that isn't gold. A ship, awash with friendly monsters. So she obviously has an accent. I think that's gonna be cool, because I actually love doing accents. So, here is Dayna Treasura Jones. I will show her out of the box. So, I will be right back. Hi, so I'm back, and I'm sorry. I took quite a long time, actually, but you wouldn't know that, would you? Anyway, she doesn't come with a stand or a brush, and I think that's her only downfall. Other than that, I love her. She was pretty easy to take out of the box, too. Of course, for me, it was a little more difficult because I like taking out all of the tags and all the little stuff in her in like every doll, so it was a little more difficult. But most people are not like that. They leave all the accessories in, and so they don't take out all that stuff. I'm just a little more picky for realism purposes, and I'm a little weird. But oh well. So, let me show you her. So here's her face. Sorry, I'm going to try to get a close-up. I was having some trouble again. She has freckles, and her freckles are actually stars, which I think is cool. Her eyes are blue, also with stars in them. Her eyeshadow is blue. And I'm glad they didn't exaggerate the eyeshadow a lot. That was cool. Her lips are kind of like a reddish pink, more pink, but they're not like major pink. And then she has earrings that are a hoop, and then dangling from it is a parrot on each side. And then this is her hat. It's actually a treasure chest, so it does open up. See? So I thought it was pretty cool. And it also has a feather on it. Moving down, her shirt is, it looks like it's gemmed up. So those are all gems. Purple, blue, and gold on a black shirt. It's a pretty simple but cute design. And then I love her belt. I'm a belt girl. I like belts. So this is kind of my thing. And it has the Monster High logo skull on it. And then, and it's gold. And moving down, she has like a whole bunch of gems and Monster High skulls all over her dress. They're golden on a black dress. So I keep saying I'm going to get a better phone. I really, really, really hope I do. I also keep saying I'm going to get a better camera. So I'm hoping I get that too. But so far it looks like I might have to use my stepdad since he's actually a photographer. It might work. But my phone keeps deciding to cut everything I have short. So that's pretty annoying. However, I can proceed to try to review this doll to the best of my abilities with a really crappy camera. Sorry, everyone. Anyway, so proceeding on to her shoes. She has... They're blue shoes. You can't see the details on this phone very well. Not even if I do that. There's no close-up. There's no nothing. My phone's just terrible. But it looks kind of like there's lines almost like you would see on a world globe. And then X marks the spot. The same goes for both shoes. And then there's also a little compass on the top here. And they kind of fold down with a few buttons. Really pretty, really cute. And that's for the shoes. Now turning back to behind. I know, she's on a stand. Sorry, guys. So I don't know if you can see the back very well. Here we go. So it's a little detailed there too. Almost looks kind of like a corset in a way, I guess you would say. Interesting. But I think that's cute too. And so that's how she looks in this outfit. So I'm gonna go ahead and show what the other one looks like, and then I'll show how to actually change it if I can, because I only have one hand, and as I said, I have a very crappy camera. So sorry about that again, guys. But here she is. I will be right back. Alright, and here she is in outfit number 2. So, her shoes do transform. All you have to do is take off the little piece at the bottom where the X was, so the other piece looks like this. And you take them off, and then she has gold-coined high-heeled shoes. Again, I think that's really appropriate for a treasure girl / pirate girl. It's really cool. And then here on her dress, she has a pirate map, kind of. It looks like a pirate map, at least, on water. And you can see there's some cool designs on it, like the Ever After High. I'm used to Ever After High dolls, so it's new for me. But like the Monster High logo. And it's kind of made in a piratey scene map kind of thing. So you can even see the oar, is that what it's called? No, the steering, I don't remember. It's the steering wheel of the ship, and I forgot what it's called. I actually knew the name, but that's something I always forget for some reason. Then there's a little octopus, and X marks the spots on the map, along with some lines to tell you where to go. And it's really cute. It's like looking at a huge treasure map on the ocean. And it is ocean. You can't really tell on this camera, but the blue part of the dress is supposed to symbolize ocean. And in the background, you have like the other dress lacing behind it. It's an interesting style, not bad. It's cute. I like it. It's very different, kind of unique. And then the top part here is just pretty basic. It's blue and white stripes slanting parallel to each other, and black net material with a bit of sparkles on it. Again, something you can't see very well. And then above that, it's a gold streak ribbon just going on the top. Pretty simple shirt. For her gloves, she has black hands for her gloves, and with a black heart on it. And the gloves look like they're supposed to be made out of a net material just because of the texture. So, of course, it's all plastic. So it's not like it's real material. You can still take it off like any Monster High. And I'd also like to try to take off the arm because, again, that's something I've never done with dolls. So I think that'll be interesting. I might not show that on this video, though, because anybody who's watching this probably likes Monster High and therefore already knows that. Anyway, going to the design of her arms here, she has like, it looks like stars and treasure maps and constellations. Yeah, it's more like stars and constellations that are going on her arm. Again, you can hardly tell because my camera is terrible. She has it on the other arm as well. And she even has it on her legs, just stars and constellations all over. So I really like that. Well, that's what she looks like in outfit number 2. So I'm going to try to show how her whole process works with this. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a good job. I can say there is one little thing that I can't tell if I'm just disappointed with it or I'm really, really happy with it because of the way it works. I don't know. It's part of the doll function, so I'm not upset about it, that's for sure. But I don't know what I think about it. So she can turn, her dress turns, but it's part of her body. So she doesn't have a belly button. Here, let me show you that. She doesn't have a belly button like every other doll I've seen. Like Monster High or not. Right? She also, her dress is also attached to her body. So, and I'm not talking about painted on like the shirt piece that she has underneath. I'm talking about the whole skirt and everything is attached to her body. It makes sense because it has to. It has to twirl around. That's how it twirls around is by being attached to the body. So it's actually kind of cool how it works, and therefore I'm like really happy with it because she still gets 2 different outfits, and she's not always the same, and it's cute, and she's beautiful. So I think that I paid a good price for her and everything. But unfortunately, I can't change her into any other clothes, so it's not like I can take off these 2 dresses and decide that she needs to wear a pair of jeans from like grass clothing or whatever. Some kind of grass clothing actually fits onto a Raptor High, so I'm assuming Monster Highs as well. But that's okay. She's still beautiful this way, and I think it's cool. Let me see if I can show you how it works. So first you unfasten all of the back. So it'll look like this. And then you just fold this piece down. And then you refasten all of it again, but it's on the front. No. Hey guys, sorry my video keeps getting shorter and shorter it seems and keep getting cut off, but anyway, I'm back again. Unfortunately, my last video had some parts that you couldn't hear me very well. Again, it's my phone. It's terrible, and I'm really, really, really sorry. I'm going to try to show that process again, but just in the reverse, and I'm sure you'll get it. And especially since you can see the images on the other thing. But what I was saying is that, like, she doesn't have a belly button like any of the other dolls, but it's also the belt piece. This is actually attached to her body so that it can turn around. And so it's not the belt and the material that's turning around like I thought it was. It's actually a piece of her body that's just like turning around completely like that. So I wanted to kind of show that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to in the last video, and on top of that, you couldn't even hear what I was saying. Yeah, I'm starting to kind of really get annoyed with this phone, as I said, but I'm trying, and in the future, I will definitely try to get a better camera. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to take her off her stand and demonstrate that again, and then I'm going to talk about her hair, which I never ended up getting to. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn her over. You can see the seam right here. So you want to just basically detach that. Trying to do it with one hand because I only have one hand. So here's what I wanted to show. See right here, it's attached to her body. This part of the skirt is actually attached to a piece of her body, and that this part turns around. And so you can't change her clothes, you can't put her into anything new. She can only wear these two dresses, and I think that's what disappointed me, was that I can't ever put her in like Bratz jeans, which I found out actually do fit on these dolls. However, she's still gorgeous. The fact that she can change into two outfits is still cool. So she's still functional and beautiful, and I still recommend her to Monster High fans and to people who love doll collecting. But, so I don't really know if that's a downfall or not. I really couldn't make up my decision on that one. But I love her. So regardless, I really don't care. So so as you can see, when I open it up, it shows the other dress already. So I'm just going to turn it around. So, hang on. Okay, so now the back kind of looks like this. So that the belt is showing on the back side with its little emblem rather than the front. Sorry, I'm going to straighten it out a little bit. And then the front looks like this. Kind of a sloppy mess right now, but I'm going to fix it. So then you just take the top and you pull it up. I'll be right back. I'm going to do that. Once you pull up that top piece, you just kind of take it back again. Right? And then see where the Velcro is. You just attach the dress again there. So once I have it all done in the back, this is how it looks in the front, as I had shown before. And that's how it functions. So I'm just letting you know, though, it's a piece of skin of hers, basically, that turns around, not just the dress. You don't just swirl the dress around. You can take it off whenever you please. It's one of those that's literally attached to her body. So, just saying. And then, alright, and so her skin color is gold. Forgot to mention that, but it's supposed to go with her treasure theme, I'm sure. And, her hair is kind of almost like, since I'm in Deborah After High, if any of you know this, it's Blondie's hair color. Well, like a mixture of Blondie and Apples. It's not quite as light as Apples, but not quite as dark as Blondie's. At least not in this lighting. Hang on just a second. Yeah, so I was right. It's not as light as Apples, but it's not as dark as Blondie's. But it's definitely a blonde. I think it might even be Apple's hair color, but I think the reason why it looks more goldish than just a regular blonde is because it has gold streaks going through her hair, like tinsel or something. And so that's why. Her hair is curly, which is really nice that they did a really good job on her. So, here's Treasura Jones. I think she's gorgeous. I am so glad I bought her. And I'm just gonna give a whole view of her before I go. Oh, you don't need to see all my movie collection, and sorry, I speak different languages, so some of my movies are in Italian. So if you were like reading any of those and were like, what on earth? Yeah, that's why. So, anyway, so yeah, here she is. She's gorgeous. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and like if you liked this video, although I'm sorry about all of the problems it had. Bye!